Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you share the live. Hello, hello. Make sure you share the live. How's everyone's Monday? Hopefully everyone's having a great day so far. Had an amazing weekend. Hello. It's been a busy weekend for me. It's finally a nice day here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It's our long weekend. Normally we get snow or rain during the long weekend, so it's the first time it's been nice. So, thank God, right? Make sure you share the live. We're going to start in about 3 more minutes. Give some people some time to tune in. How is Morgan doing? Hello, Epic. I see our guest in here. Hello, Carol. Welcome, welcome. Talk to me. Let me know what's going on. What is happening with everyone today? I don't know if I can get it quick enough. We can try. What song are you thinking? We'll start in a few more minutes. Make sure you share the live. How's everyone doing? All right, I think we're going to start in a few minutes here. So, before we get started, hello. Oh, okay, let's see if I can find it real quick. How is everyone doing this Monday evening? I am your host, Danielle George. Welcome to All Things Pan, Instagram Live podcast. We are sponsored by Pantastics 868. Make sure you check them out on Instagram. They have everything from tenor sticks all the way to bass sticks. If you live in North America, just message me and I will try my best to get them to you. For those that are new to this page, we talk to sorry, I'm just looking at someone requested. We talked to panists, tuners, arrangers, builders, pan enthusiasts about all things pan. And on that note, I am so excited to have our... I'm gonna invite them real quick. Okay, I'll try and get that in. Gonna wait until our guests are coming on. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, we're all in sync. I love it.
Usually are.
Okay, that's good to know. That's what you need in a group. You need to be all together as one. So how has your Monday, how's your weekend been? Oh, I think we lost him for a second there. Let's see. Oh, we lost them. Let's see if we can get them back. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. See if we can get them back here. There we go. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
I love technology. It's all good. So, how was your weekend? How was your Monday?
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a performance on national TV this morning, so we had to get up like at the crack of dawn.
I saw that. How'd that go for you guys?
It was fun.
It was really
Yeah.
fun.
We're tired, but it was fun.
The joys of being a performer. So, before we start, I would like you guys to introduce yourselves, let people know who you are. Because if they haven't, I started following you guys since I started I started following you guys since COVID, and ever since I've been following you, seeing your journey, and I'm so happy for you guys. So to finally have you guys on my show,
Wow.
so happy.
Thank you so much.
So since I know who you are, do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure, I'm Rasheen, the R in RSI. I'm Samantha, the S.
And I'm Urka, the I in RSI.
Nice. So how did you guys come together?
Funny enough, we actually met. Well, I went to UA first, and then I went to Edna Manley College. And Rasheen, she came to Edna when I was in about second year.
Okay.
And Erica,
Third year.
when I was in
Beginning
third
of
year.
third year. Yeah.
And then it was just the three of us there as steel fan majors, so
At Edna.
we just naturally meshed. And
Nice.
we just kept the link close, built a strong friendship, and then after
We did our first gig at
Yeah.
Pegasus.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, we just said, let's start a band. Let's start a group. Official.
You might as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
So before you guys went to school for Pan, how did you guys get into it? Who forced you is what I'm trying to ask.
Again?
How did you guys get into Steel Pan?
Oh, well, I started in my second year at UE.
Okay.
I learned from UE Pan Rhythm. That's where I was exposed to steel pan fully, and then I just decided to take it further.
Nice.
And
How
for
are you guys?
me, I started at Holy Child High School. Actually, Rasheen was my teacher. One of my first teachers. And yeah, that was my origin story.
Yeah, I started at Southwest High School as well. I was introduced to pan in high school.
Nice. So, since you guys have been in the Pan world for a bit, how do you guys see Pan in Jamaica right now? Is it better than it was? Where is it at?
Honestly.
Well, it's better in some instances because there are more fans who are really taking music seriously. So the band that we were a part of, Fan Rhythm, they've taken improv to another level, which I really admire. A lot of bands, they still have a lot of growing to do because for the regular Jamaican, when they hear about steel pan, they think it's just, the regular hotel presentation.
Yeah.
You wear the tropical shirts and you just play one or two pop songs and then that's it. They don't, like how a pianist would play some jazz and improvise, play Latin and all of that. There are not a lot of pianists who do that now, but we see where they're gravitating towards more genre of music. So it's good in some areas, bad in some areas. A lot of work needed for some bands, but I mean, it's not bad.
Okay. Okay. Are there are there a lot of school bands now, or is it kind of?
The high schools,
Oh, high schools. Okay.
especially in Kingston, there are a lot of high schools with steel bands,
Okay.
but some of them aren't in operation right now because the instruments that they have, they've aged, like
Right.
really aged, so they need funding to get new equipment so that they'll be able to start again.
Mm-hmm.
And others
Okay.
are working with the instruments that they have, though they're
Right.
old.
Right. Wow. So Samantha, I know you are an arranger, composer.
Oh, you're researching on me.
I'm telling you, I've been following you from time, so I know a bit.
Alright.
So how have you gotten into that? And what is your inspiration into composing and arranging songs?
Well, I think it was after my first year in Panaradio, because they have this concert called Panfest, have it every other year. After
Mm-hmm.
the first one, I was like, I should start arranging. And at the time, I didn't know how to use like Sibelius and all those software. So I started with FL Studio. I sat down, and the first song that I actually arranged for the band was Differentology. So what I did was I listened to the song and I just used the keyboard to play the notes. Then after about 30 minutes, I listened back to it. I was like, this could really be something. And then I just took it to the musical director at the time, and she listened to it and she was like, yeah, we could work with this. And then
Right.
we went to Edna. I got the music theory and the jazz theory training and all of that, so it just improved on my skills. And before I even started, because there's a course called music notation, before I even started that at Edna, my good friend Alexica Adams, she was the one who actually took me under her wing and showed me the basics of Sibelius. She got me into using the software.
Nice. Love it. So the two of you to the left of me. I've noticed that you guys have been doing a lot of soloing and just playing together. How do you guys decide what songs to do?
Yeah. It depends. It depends on the client. It depends on the
Okay.
atmosphere of the event. It depends on what just vibes through like what's trending. Sometimes we want to perform a popular song, or sometimes we want to way back. Right? Yeah. It just depends on the vibe. And if the customer or the client has any special requests, we usually fulfill those as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys played any like original songs? Have you guys tried that out and see how the reception was?
Well, the song that you requested is a composition that I did for
Yeah.
Panorama that I played in the last FanFest. The reception was good. People, for some stages, I didn't expect that it would get the reception that it got.
Right.
That's what I think with me. But everybody was like, I really love your composition. And then I listened back to it. I was like, okay, all right, I did something there. Yeah. And I have
You need to do more of it.
yeah, I actually have a few more that I need to
Release.
get out there.
Now you have more people behind you now. Release it.
I want to
It's true.
So, when you guys are getting gigs, do they go through either one of you? Is there a website they can go to or a phone number? How does that work?
or PR person.
Is it who?
Yeah, okay. For the most part, we channel from Instagram to our email. We take calls, WhatsApp messages. Yeah.
Love it.
So if any one of us is logged on onto the Instagram, we see the message and we send over a player request, and then we ask how to stay available. And then when we get all the answers, we respond to the client via either WhatsApp, Instagram, or email, or just
Right.
direct call them.
And other than that, people will see me and say, I need a small song for a gig. Do you know anyone? I was like, yeah, man, I'm a part of a steel pan trio. You can let us know. And we have that
Yeah.
dialogue. Let's get the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you guys been busy since you guys came as a group, or has it been? Yeah. Love it.
We've been doing it and together,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
It's not like
That's
but
These two, well, Rashane, it made her debut as a recording artist. She released her first single, First Crime.
stream it everywhere, guys.
Yeah.
First
and I
crime.
was just gonna get to that.
Has been doing a lot of
Things.
like from
Mhm.
production to
modeling,
performance to
event planning.
modeling, event planning. I work at Alpha School of Music as the admin coordinator, so that's my day job. When I'm not doing that and I'm at home and composing, if I'm not doing that, I have a steel band, Church of the Transfiguration Steel Orchestra that I direct on Saturdays. So my Saturday
Oh,
morning
nice.
booked. Saturday evenings I'll go to Panaridim. Sometimes Panaridim has gigs and I'm their drummer, so we're just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to. So you guys are taking over Jamaica, is what I'm hearing.
Basically, yes.
I love it. So you guys are going to be the face of Pan in Jamaica and changing it for the better, is what I'm also hearing.
That's the aim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the aim.
So do you guys have any plans to get it further than it is right now?
Definitely. For the most part, we're just trying to build a foundation, especially using social media and just the digital age as that propeller. And then afterwards, expand, include more people, and expand it to an ensemble so we can take on even more gigs.
Yeah.
And just make it even more official.
I mean, Erica and myself, we've been to Panorama, we've performed in Panorama, so we've been exposed to different levels of music, and we would love to see, all the bands in Jamaica upgrading their skills, music literacy, and all of that, so that we could have national competition. We do have JCDC that has a pan music category, but we would like to see pan music to a more advanced level.
Right. Do you think what you guys are doing right now can help those other bands just kind of elevate themselves?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even the bands that we work with, we tend to give our input, on things that could be improved. We try to get them to do certain exercises for improv and all of that. Even when we were at school, because we usually, but all three of us actually taught at this evening institute called City Music. So we had to do private lessons with like up to 10 students a day or something like that. So we teach them we'll get them into jazz music. We'll teach them folk music because they tend to want to play pop music first, but it's good to know culture, and then it's good to know, the other side of music, the jazz, the classical, the Latin, all of that. So we've been doing that from time to time.
That's good. So when you guys are talking about the history of Pan, is that important to you guys? Just to get that word out there?
Actually, it's because when I was in my final year, I had to do a research paper on, I think, what was it about again? It was about the development of steel pan in the country. So I was looking at pan from the 50s to where it is now. And then I realized that back then there were a lot of bands and a lot of steel pans that are now non-existent. Bands don't exist. Yeah. There are bands in communities that I didn't even think knew about pan. Schools had steel bands that don't have it anymore. At one point, they tried to establish a national band. But that worked out, and I was like, then all of this could have happened.
It still can happen.
But it can happen.
Yeah.
That's where we come in, guys.
Exactly. Exactly. So I noticed you guys have like little projects happening here and there. Erica, I've seen you, I think it was yoga and pan or
Yes.
something like that. Yeah. So how did
Um,
that come about?
so actually my friend and I, there you go. She's a kinetic yogi and I'm a panist, obviously, and we came up with the idea. We're like, you know, if I use steel pan as meditative music and I let a yoga flow, that would be a really cool idea.
Yeah.
So we just brainstormed it, fleshed it out a little bit, and then we came up with Steel Rising, which is mathematic yoga and steel pan music event. Yeah,
Yeah.
happening this Sunday. We used to have it virtually and in person so that people from Trinidad, USA, everybody all over the world could join in, but that's not happening this time. But the
Right.
risings to follow will definitely have everybody involved and be open, be remote. So yeah, that's the
Yeah.
idea.
And it's good to see pan in like a meditation state instead of like, let's go, let's party. And yeah. So I'm assuming it's being taken in well and people are enjoying it while they're doing yoga and stuff.
Yes, yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
That's
And
good.
it's really interesting because I've never seen it done before, and to like be the person who is like basically doing the music and like facilitating the meditation is just
Yeah.
going to me.
Yeah. Love it. I honestly, it was good to see when I first saw it. I was like, this is exciting. I hope it works out. And it moves pan into another direction that no one ever thought of.
Right.
So it's good. It's amazing. Now back to the singer. I'm looking at. So you have a song out. Have you been singing and playing pan now? Like, because I didn't know you were a singer until until recent.
I kept the two separate for the most part, but eventually I'll join them together.
She plays saxophone too.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
We're all multi-instrumentalists.
Okay.
Yeah, so Sammy plays the drums and she sings too, but she doesn't like singing like in public, but she has her That's her secret. That's her secret. Never mind.
That's you guys' fun fact.
Fun fact.
So by the end of this year, I expect to see like I don't even know how to say it, like a video with you playing sax, drums, singing, pan.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can do it.
Well, I need to our content planner. So.
There we go. Do you guys have any other like projects that we should be looking out for? Is there a concert coming out? Like I feel like you guys are doing a lot and you guys can accomplish a lot.
What's coming up?
So in August, we proposed an idea of having what did I call it? A steel pan village, basically, because August, is World Steel Pan Month. So
Yeah.
we're planning on having a steel pan village in this open space. People can bring their pans, their bands, and we'll just like be in a space where we'll just vibe together online, have a couple of drinks, play games, maybe have even a clash. I don't know.
I think you should.
It's very open right now, and a lot of the plans aren't as concrete as yet, but they will be. So, if Jamaican people are tuning in, come to our Steel Pan Village in August. It's happening.
Yeah,
When you have the flyer, make sure you send it to me so I can send it out.
That though, Rashane has some music coming out.
Yeah,
I do.
I may be putting out something too.
She is.
She is.
We're gonna.
So what do you have coming up?
Me? That's for me. I'll let you know. Most of my things are on the work, so I can't really speak about them like openly. But I have a couple public gigs. I'm trying to curate my own showcase, like
Okay.
doing what Urfa does in music. Other things that are hush hush right now.
Okay, that's
We
fine.
can talk about it, girl, when they're out.
That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I thought I can give the viewers the exclusive, but I guess I can't. That's fine. So, Samantha, do you have any more composition songs coming out? Are you arranging anything soon? I feel like you should put it in pan notation so people can buy it and you can make money.
It's true.
Yeah, I should do that, but I've been doing a lot lately though. I've been working on some solo covers, so what I usually do is I think about the arrangement, I score it, because I like to keep records of my music.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would record the parts and edit the video, put it together, and put it out. So I have a few of those. I have a few originals that I'm working on to be put out soon. There's actually one that Pioneer is working on now. That I gave them the score, so they're currently preparing it to perform. So when that is done, I'll put that out as well. And yeah, that's basically it. I
That's basically it.
may dabble into singing a little bit. I'm not sure yet. And I
Feel like you should.
I'll think about it. And
Just do,
I
right?
Yeah.
I took up a wind instrument recently, so I might do a pan and wind cover.
You guys are extremely talented. Like, you guys need to do more.
We're working on it.
Actively working on it.
That's good. Because I don't want to hear that you're doing all this stuff and nothing's coming out. So,
Yeah, for you. Trust me, we'll put stuff out there.
all right. Let's get back to the kids in Jamaica kind of gravitating to pan. Do you see that working or happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once they have the bands in the schools, they tend to gravitate to it easily. I mean, even at my workplace right now, they don't have pan, and the students keep asking, so when are we going to get pan? When are we going to learn? When are you going to teach us? Everybody's interested in learning about pan. So
That's
they
good.
get towards it. Some do, some they like it, and then they're like, they don't really see a future in it, which is where we come in, because we're showing them, this is what you can do. So we're working on that. But
that's
for
good.
the most part, they do gravitate towards it. They gravitate towards listening to it. When they hear songs that they know, that's when they really take to the instrument.
And they try. Anytime we have an event, we always find that the youth gravitate to us, like they want to either try to play the pan, or they force their parents to take them over to see how it looks, or they ask, can I borrow it, or they will just like take the mallet out of our hands or something. And you said,
yeah,
because they can't reach the pan.
Sometimes they have they grabbed your hand yet while you're playing? No. Every time I play near kids, that's the first thing they do. They grab my hand and just kind of look over, and I'm like, I'm playing. Like, I appreciate you guys are excited, but so just fair warning, it may happen.
So that's what a heads up. We'll keep a lookout.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of anything else I could ask you guys. I'm just blown away by all the talent that I want to see content. Like, I just want to see stuff from you guys.
I feel so pressured though.
Not pressure. I feel excited.
It's not pressure at all. It's inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to actually talk about the scope of our talent, then you would be like, wow, you guys really need to start putting stuff out there, because it's not just voice, steel pan, and saxophone and drums. It's piano, it's guitar, it's dance.
Mm-hmm.
It's poetry. You know, music production is live.
It's true.
You guys, you have so much in the palm of your hands. Like ideas should be forming and being done.
Yeah, we're gonna work on it.
Okay. Okay. Because I feel like you guys are the face of Pan in Jamaica, from what I've seen.
Wow. Yeah.
From what I've seen.
I claim that.
Wow.
Piece of candy, man.
Listen, bio change right now.
I'm telling you. Are we gonna hear Samantha, would you compose a song where Rain can sing and Pan and piano and sax can kind of
Yeah, I actually can.
Yeah.
Probably already did, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I probably will. I thought about it.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to happen.
Yeah. So Rain, do you have any more songs that are coming out like next week?
Not next week. Next month. Yeah.
Next month? Okay.
Yeah.
What is your inspiration on either coming up with a song or playing a song or just in general?
For me, my approach to music in general is just about how I feel in the moment. It might be because of my situation or somebody else's situation. Or I watch a movie, or I listen to something, I get a little vibe. I just put the pen to paper and I write. I get a melody and, we go from there.
Yeah. So when you guys come together as a group to perform songs, do you have a go-to genre that you guys tend to follow, or is it just whatever people want from you guys?
Usually, say for instance, someone books us for a wedding. We know that they want pop music.
Mm-hmm.
We look through our list and say, all right, what's current now? Add a little bit of that. They might want a little bit of soca. We'll add that. We'll add some reggae. Add a little Afrobeats. We tend to mix it up. Add some jazz. If like we had a church gig. When was it?
I'm not sure. Last year sometime.
Last year
or earlier this year?
Earlier this year. And they wanted hymns and
gospel songs.
Like
what did
right.
Say? Upful reggae or something like that.
Like
some weird
inspirational reggae or something like that. Yeah. So
okay.
When they said that to us, we sat down and like, all right, so that means we can play this song, that song. This song may not be appropriate for that crowd, but they'll definitely take to this. So that's how we usually do our playlist for gigs. It depends on what the client wants. Because some of them are very strict in terms of the type of music.
Okay.
Some Jamaicans don't like soca, some don't like reggae, so we have to tailor, or at least depending on the client, depending on the audience. If it's an older audience, then we'll play reggae from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's a younger audience, we'll throw in some current reggae, a little dance song. Take the soca back a bit, because I find that they don't listen to current soca often.
They don't really know the songs.
Pretty rough. But
wow.
Yeah.
That's where you change their minds.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why I played Out and Bad this morning, because I was like, we're playing this song. Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's the song for 2022 for Pan. You have to play it.
Yeah, exactly. I played it for my lunch hour. So at Edna Manley, Sammy actually arranged the song.
Yeah,
at Edna Manley, every music student has to do a concert or a piece in a concert every semester. So final semester, my final lunch hour concert, Samantha arranged my song. And it was Out and Bad, and they both played with me, along with some other musicians that you might know. Charlo Alfonso, who is actually my girl. Gay Magnus played with me, and that drummer. He's not in the Pan community as yet.
Yeah. He will be. Don't worry.
All time bad, and it was so heavenly. And Sammy arranged it in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, less than a week. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy. It sounded really, really good. Really, really good.
Did anyone record it?
No, we should actually professionally record it and put it out.
You should.
So
true.
You should.
The thing is, the
Definitely should.
studio is here.
Sorry?
We're gonna work on that one.
Okay. I keep giving you guys ideas. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put more on your plate.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh my goodness. So when you guys played at a gig where it was just for yourselves and you guys can play whatever you feel like playing? Have you guys had that yet? Not yet?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
You want to give us one?
I mean,
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
the closest thing we've done to that would have been what we did while at music school. So it would have been a lunch hour that she did. It would have been her final year show, my final year show, third year shows that we did. Because when we do the end of semester recitals, we plan what we want. I mean,
Okay.
there are certain pieces that we definitely have to play, but
Right.
we do get the option of bringing our own ideas into it. So in that regard, that would be the closest thing that we've done. Other than that, it would mostly for gigs, it's really what the client wants.
What the client wants. So if you guys had a choice, you guys were at a gig, you guys can play whatever songs you guys want to. What genre do you guys think you would kind of focus more on?
For me, it would be soca.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be soca for me.
Okay.
For me, it's some old-time reggae music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll throw in some jazz.
You would.
And some current.
Or just arrange the song, the soca songs that have
Yeah.
But soca would be the first.
The first? Okay. How about yourself, Rain?
Reggae, yeah.
Reggae? Someone's asking, what about rap?
Rap?
Yeah.
We got asked that this morning too. I find that rap music, it doesn't translate all that well on pan.
I agree.
How monotonous the melody is or tends to be. I don't know what you think, Sammy.
I mean, it depends on the type of song. It really depends on the type of song.
Yeah. But the most popular ones is literally just one note. So
I've played Indian music, so
it's
I've
true.
literally done it. I've done
that's
it.
true.
The rap is very possible.
And I feel like once you have a good arrangement, of it, across well.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know. Do you know the group RDX? Is that dancehall? All right.
Yep.
So they.
Hey, Daniel.
I know my stuff. I know my stuff.
Good. So I've done an arrangement of Koch and I think it was Benova and Broadwood. I mixed the three of them for a concert.
Okay. Is there a recording of that? Because I would like to hear that.
It's actually on YouTube.
Is it? Okay, I will look for it.
We'll send you the link so you can listen
to it. I would love to. Queen has a question. Do they plan to take this band on an international level? That's a great question. I was going to ask you guys that later.
Yeah, we do. Of course. We do. We definitely do.
One of our biggest visions is just like popping up on world stages. You're saying like Germany, France, Japan, Australia. Our thing is that anywhere that pan exists or pan can exist, it will be.
Yeah, because for those music festivals that they have, it's really just the reggae acts that go there. You don't see any instrumentalists on stage, so.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are putting it out there. So you guys want to go to Germany and Japan?
Everywhere.
Africa,
Everywhere. France.
Okay.
Listen, if you're listening, book us. We have our things, we have our documents, we're ready.
All right. I may have to take you up on that because I'm planning something here in Canada. We'll see. I will see what I can do. I can't promise you, but I'll see what I can do.
Promise, man. We'll come through. Just say the word.
All right. Let me see. Chan has a question. What about the modern trap dancehall? Have you guys had any of those requests?
No, we haven't. Actually, haven't.
So
we would just play those on our own. Yeah. People aren't gonna request those songs for gigs.
Yeah.
They tend to be
Interesting.
Explicit.
it's true.
Have you guys, is there one song that's been really requested with you guys that people just want to hear you guys play often and you're just like, okay, like, let's move on?
You said it's been Morning Dance. Morning Dance by Spiral Gerald? Yeah,
Yes. Really?
yeah.
Usually, if there's a song that comes out that has pan in it, like a synth song in pan, they would ask if we could play it too. So it's not that they request it, but it's like in a suggestive way, like can you play this? Like, do you know it? Like, but we usually give them what they want.
Yeah, man, but
Yeah.
recently it's been Morning Dance. People are like, oh, so you guys know Morning Dance? Because for some strange reason, people assume that when you play Steel Pan, Under the Sea, Morning.
Yeah.
That is the song that I refuse to play because I can't.
No, listen, I gig at a hotel once, and they asked me if I knew Under the Sea. I was like, yeah, I do, but
I don't want to play that.
I want to play that. But I played it eventually.
Yeah.
I looked like I liked it, but I didn't at the time.
Yeah. I refuse. Every time there's a kid in the audience, they always want me to play that song, and I'll play like the first part, and that's it. I'm like, that's all you're getting, because I can't. I can't.
All right, fine. You like fun, but go listen to some other music.
Yeah, learn some.
Ask for something else. Don't ask me for Under the Sea. Don't ask me for coconut shirts.
Yeah.
That's one thing I really love for them to change, especially in the hotels. Just stop viewing steel bands as tropical shirts. I'm gonna play Under the Sea, and we'll probably play Sweats, and One Love, and that's it. Just more from us. We can do a lot
more than Under the Sea.
A lot more.
A lot more.
The instrument is very versatile.
Yeah, very versatile. Chan has another question. As creatives, how do you deal with clients who probably want to underpay you?
Avoid that.
That's really
avoid that.
I mean, we all went to music school. The degree is expensive. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into our studies. Can't want to cheap us out on a gig, because my thing is, what I usually say to people, you have a 9 to 5. Can your boss at the end of the month tell you that you can hold this for some experience and just give you a little bit, and you can't pay your bills and stuff?
Yeah, experience. Bills.
Gotta pay
exposure. Exposure. Don't pay bills. Man.
It takes a lot of work to be a musician. It's not just get up and let me just touch this note. No, we gotta
exactly.
I don't know what happens behind the scenes.
It's true. You have to know your value.
Yeah,
you have to be able to say to yourself, okay, this is what I'm worth, and I'm settling for no less.
I'll give you a story. So when I was about 2019, colleague that I had back in UWI called me and wanted me to play at a gig. So I was like, sure. Said it was, it was a charitable thing. I was like, okay, fine. So that means that you can cover transport. Because from time to time we'll do charitable stuff. And I looked at the cost for gas, the cost for the toll, and all of that. And then I told the person, XYZ. The person said to me, no, we're not looking to pay anything. You need to use your talents for God for free. And I'm like, okay, I hear you. But at the same time, it costs me to travel there. You should at least have the decency to want to cover my transport.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take it. There was another time we got contacted for a wedding, and the person wanted to pay little or nothing, and we would have had to travel all the way across the other end of the island because we're in Kingston, which is on the south side, and this gig was west. And I'm like, yeah, that cannot work.
Wow.
These people, they think that, oh, you can just pay them a little bit of money and that's okay, but that's not good because when they have the events, they pay for decorations,
They pay the
catering, and then
The DJ.
what's left, which is not fair.
Mm-hmm.
Just as important as everyone else.
Hashtag pay your musicians,
Yeah.
pay your artists.
Yes. And I feel like that's the growing concern with Panis is that people don't want to pay us because they feel like we just, like you said, wake up and touch our pan.
No.
Like I've had,
We can wake up and touch our some pretty business. Practice.
Yeah.
exactly. And you're paying for practice space, you're paying for your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to pay for my instrument. Pans are expensive to like be made and bought. Like
And tuned.
attuned and the upkeep of
Listen,
everything. My
That's
face.
another thing, you know,
Yeah.
because from time to time you'll hear people say, you know, I'd like to get a fan. How much is it for like a tenor and da da da? You tell me, why it costs so much money? And then I'm like, it's a musical instrument just like a piano, just like a drum set, just like a guitar. What do you expect?
Exactly.
Just because it comes from an oil drum doesn't mean that they just take it up, sink it, and then that's it. It goes through a very intricate process. And it's not a thing either. As a matter of fact, I had the experience of attempting to make a pan, and it's rough. It is really rough.
Yeah.
When I tell people that, they're like, oh, alright, fine. But it still needs to cost money. I'm like, do you see this instrument?
They need to
You
experience
don't plug it in. If we need to get it tuned, we have to call someone from Trinidad. If it falls, that's really it's not told.
Anytime I hear a pan, I cry.
And there are people who they don't think that they should be paying a lot of money for a steel pan. I'm like, but if you're gonna pay a lot of money for other instruments, then respect the steel pan. As a matter of fact, it's the Caribbean instrument. How could you not respect it?
True.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I think a lot of it has to do with ignorance, though, because if they don't know, then they're gonna assume wrongly, you know. And I think a part of our duty is to be educators of sorts, not by necessarily going into classrooms, even though I am, but not necessarily by going into classrooms, but by just spreading the word and making it known. Say, yo, this is a really important instrument. This is historically for Caribbean people, for African people, people from the African diaspora. It's a magnificent tool. It was how we communicated. It was how we went through blood, sweat, and tears for this instrument to even exist. Like, you have to miss all of that and take into consideration. Say, you can't be so
close-minded.
Close-minded towards it.
We've had pretty bad experiences. I can recall this gig I had with Panorama at one point. We were playing and we were done performing. Everybody loved it. I just see a handbag reaching my pan. I'm like, Miss, you can't.
Wait, what?
Yeah. The lady just put her handbag in my pan. I'm like, Miss, no. This is not a table. And I had to take it up. And she was like, where are you putting it? I'm like,
on the ground.
Not here, not in my instrument.
Yeah. And then we were setting up for another gig, and the team that was doing, I think they were setting up either sound or lights, and one of them had a wrench, and it almost fell into the pan. And I was like, sir, this is a very delicate instrument. I cannot afford for this to happen. And he was like, oh, I can just take a chisel and make one. I'm like, no, you cannot. That's not how it works. So we've been through some pretty interesting experiences.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Have you guys gone to a gig and not been paid even though they said they would pay you? Has that happened to you guys? I've touched a chord.
All
it's less than what you originally agreed to.
Or that, yeah.
Only cover transportation.
I did a gig once for an organization. Not going to name the organization,
That's fine.
but I grew up in this organization and I agreed to do the gig. Sent them the invoice. I gave them a discount. After I did the gig and they came with the pay and I counted, I'm like, this is short. They're like, oh, we couldn't afford the XYZ. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay. At that time, I was just starting out.
Right.
So, like, all right, fine. So clearly, I'm not doing any more gigs for you guys. And
Right.
since, and I constantly said no.
It's disrespectful, honestly.
It is.
Robbery.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
What do you think us as panists need to do to get more respect from people hiring us?
Well, one thing is the paperwork. If you send them, say you send them a quote, then you need to say that deposit is expected XYZ. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
So,
deposit.
Yeah.
we list our terms. We need a deposit by XYZ and the remainder of the payment XYZ.
Mm-hmm.
And if you sign off on that, if you don't sign off on that, then we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
And that's how we
That's
operate.
good. Do you guys take your final payment before you even set up?
It depends. Depends
Oh,
on the type.
okay.
Depends on the type of event. Because sometimes
Okay.
the planning the event isn't readily available to deal with that
They
before.
usually run up and down.
Yeah.
But I think we're protected by the contractual agreement.
Yeah. We don't leave until we get our money.
Yeah.
We gonna stay.
Yeah.
We gonna be by your car.
Honestly, I think you guys, to make it easier, get your payment before you even set up. Because once they see you not setting up, that person that has the money will find you quick.
That's very true. That's something that we should start implementing.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I was like, all right, my pan ain't coming out of my car until this hand is full of money. They will find that person real quick.
You've had some experiences like that too.
Yeah.
We've all been there, huh?
Yeah. I've been through it all. I've been through not paying me what I've asked. I've had, oh, we didn't make enough at this event. We can't pay. I'm like, that's not my concern.
And you got me
Exactly.
here and you agreed
That's not
XYZ. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys have a contract. You guys are
Yeah, man.
ready to go.
We got things going on the
Yeah.
country.
Like it. Love it. Well, we're almost at our hour. I can't believe it went by so quick.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. We're almost at our hour. So, before we go, Rain has a song out that everyone needs to listen to.
Sorry.
Your song. It's called First
Your
Crime.
song is out. All streaming platforms.
Fraction.
Christian, sorry. All streaming platforms. Needs to go listen.
Yeah, First Crime. Yeah.
First Crime.
Love it.
Really, really good.
Okay. Someone has something coming up on Sunday. Yoga and Pan.
I have an event coming up on Sunday. So I still find extremely mashup myself and Rika G on Sunday.
Big up Rika G.
Big up Rika G in the chat.
Time.
Love.
And Samantha has some songs that she's going to compose and put out on pan notation so everyone can purchase.
Yeah, I need to get on that, before Daniel beats me.
In the meantime, though, she has a YouTube. She does upload some very arrangements.
You can check me out on YouTube at Risapan. I got some stuff on there. Check it out.
Nice. So I know you guys gave us a few fun facts about you. Is there anything else that we need to know about you guys that no one else knows? That is PG. That is child friendly.
I could play play guitar a little bit, you know.
Bass guitar or just guitar?
Both, actually. Yeah.
That's my fun fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about mine.
Yeah. See, come on, guys.
My fun fact.
My hobby is sleeping.
You like your sleep?
I like my sleep too, but I don't really get that much because I'm always doing the most according to everybody.
It's true.
Mm.
I'm in the most
Yeah.
So wait, did you just call yourself out? Like, if you have a gig, are they the one that's calling you, trying to make sure you're up?
No.
Oh, okay.
Listen, this morning I was the first person at the studio.
Oh, okay.
I'm up. When I need to be up, I'm up, you know.
Good.
Okay.
That's one thing. Yeah, man. When it comes to being on time, we got that locked.
Okay. It's good. Good. So there's no weak link in this group. It's
Nah.
all right. All right. That's good.
My fun fact is that I'm shorter than I look on Instagram. I'm very short. Like,
Yeah.
How short are you?
I'm like 5'2.25".
I'm with you there. I'm 5'2.25" as well. I'm with you there.
Wrestling is really tall.
Really tall.
I'm not really. I'm 5 feet 10 inches.
That is tall.
Okay. I'm tall.
That is tall.
Mm.
You tall, man.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys coming on. I can't believe our hour is done. It was an amazing conversation.
Thank you.
We have to do this again.
It's our
Thank you.
pleasure. We do have to do
fun. Yeah, man. We're open again. Yeah.
Just call it.
Sorry?
Well, you can do a check-in to see, where we're at.
Oh, don't worry. It's gonna happen.
What we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna check in like every 2 weeks. So where is it? I haven't seen anything.
Love that.
Oh my goodness. All right. If there's nothing else you guys want to let everyone know before we go, nothing else?
Follow our page, RSI JA. RSI Steel JA.
Russian music. That's what the Instagram is, right?
Yeah.
Erica Wilson. Talented_Williams. Yeah, on Instagram. Check me out on YouTube, Risafan.
You can get
Russian music on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
I love it. I appreciate you guys. You guys were amazing. I am gonna check in. Don't worry. I'm gonna check in.
it was fun.
Yeah.
You guys have an amazing night, everyone. Please, again, make sure you follow these lovely ladies. They've been doing amazing I've literally been following you guys since COVID. So from 2 years ago to now, I'm amazed and impressed.
Thank you.
You guys have an amazing night. You guys tune in next week. I might do an open discussion. You guys can join in as well if you like to tune in. Get into the open discussion if you like. And enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. And have a good night, guys.
You too.
Good night.